Oh, there he goes.
I can't handle. I can't hit. I throw myself out window. And he just jumped. Here is a video that is, it's a perfect sort of crystallization of what has happened. You know, men occupy the extreme ends of the bell curve. So, yeah, it's true that women have, on average, higher IQ, the average woman compared to the average. But at a certain point, they're only male geniuses at the one end of the spectrum, but we also occupy all the prisons. Same thing with self-destructive. It's true. Same thing with self-destructive behavior. Pretty much all of the serial violent offenders, it's 90-something%, 90-something% geniuses. No. But women cluster at the higher side of the bell curve. The same thing applies with self-destructive behaviors as far as alcoholism, as far as, of course, suicide. And a big part of that is because of, the modern world, frustration, and women. Because here's a Chinese man talking with a woman. We don't know exactly what is said, but at a certain point, he determines this is his best option.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, it's the first floor.
Yeah.
The prestige.
Now, there's a door right there.
Right there.
So he was clearly...
No time.
No, he was sending a message. But if he really wanted to send a message, he would have done this. Just, you go out window. He did that, I'm just letting you know, he did that because it's societally frowned upon for him to hit her. Someone's going, it's like, I can't handle. I can't hit. I throw myself out window. And he just jumped. He wanted to throw her out that window. Yes. You have no doubt.
He hit himself and I'm like, ooh, he's like, I'm going to need a running start.
Yes.
It was like a bird. It was kind of funny the first time.
He didn't skip a beat. Like, he was determined.
This was like, this is happening.
It's like the equivalent, like they're like attempted suicides.
Right.
Where someone like takes a bunch of pills and I don't know, a little bit of Chardonnay and like makes the call like, I don't know, I don't feel well. I hope I don't die. Like, okay, it's a cry for help.
Right.
This was not a guy who was attempting to jump out a window. This was a man who was going to get out that window.
Do you think he thought he was on like the 7th floor?
I think he had a memory lapse.
This is done.
Either he forgot and he was trying to kill himself, or he just had to get away from her nagging so fast. It's like his hand on a hot stove. Let's watch it again. Look, as soon as he bounces off, he's right back at it. Like, this guy cannot be near her. What? She's like, no! Don't touch! I jump now!
He even dropped his bag. He's like, I don't need a computer.
And lost his shoe.
Watch, and then he runs off. He runs
barefoot on the glass.
Yeah, there's his shoe. He's
Can't
like,
do
screw
it.
I don't need it.
Don't even need my shoe. Don't need my bag. I'm out of here.
And the fact that she tries to stop him, like, some people are speculating, like, oh, it sounds like maybe she confronted him about, like, you'd think like cheating or something. He's like, oh, no, I'm cut. No, the fact that she tries to stop him means that she doesn't want this guy to get hurt. He just can't stand another second.
That's true.
Since you know Dr.
We don't know. Maybe there's a history of domestic violence there. Maybe she's been beating him for weeks.
I take my chances with plain glass.
Exactly.
You let my parents move in.
He literally ran further back to get a running start than going to the door.
I know.
I don't understand that whole point.
At that point, you just have tunnel vision, man. There's no
Maybe her
logic.
sister was blocking the other door.
No.
Maybe she was standing in the hallway like,
Or maybe she challenged his masculinity. Where he was like, you talk one more time like that, I jump out window. You won't do it. I bet you won't, pussy. He's like, you don't think I will? I jump. And they say, no. I was making joke. Watch me. I don't know. The point is like,
And then he tried the first time. He's like, see, I told you.
Yeah. See, I told you, you pussy.
You're not real man.
Soft head like baby. By the way, why you don't give me baby?
And he's like, that's it. I'm done. Crap, we're on the first floor.
I just wish there was audio.
I know.
Maybe we can make that happen.
Take
It would
that.
sound like a game of Baccarat or something.
No, just take that and, a liquor bottle. That's just what most guys do.
It's true.
They just go, all right, I'll just end it this way. All right. So here's another story that's a lot of fun. And we're going to spend some time with this New York Times article about this illegal migrant. He deserves to be deported.
A little bit.
And they don't understand it. Let me ask you this question. Do you think if someone who has no business being here, who was in prison for 15 years for violent crimes and drug dealing. You think they're kind of an easy checkmark deport? Well, New York Times doesn't think so.
Yeah, it's like a second-round draft pick.
Yeah, exactly. It's just,
I mean, not first round, he didn't rape anybody, but
No, yeah.
I mean, he's easily.
he didn't get caught.
top picks.
Put it that way.
They could stab their daughter. They'd still run that story.
Yeah, they still would run the story at the New York Times. They can't stand you, the average American citizen. But before that, Bozeman, Montana. Quite a contrast from the New York City. I don't know if you noticed, there's some cops there. They're in trouble for people say, "Oh, bingo card." We do that sometimes, like debate nights.
Yeah.
Well, these cops in Bozeman, Montana, they had a job-related bingo card for their shifts on duty, and you can see why maybe it didn't go over so well.
Police Chief Jim Veltkamp. 2 teams of patrol officers were engaged in a bingo competition with success hinging on whether they completed actions listed on their cards. The officers made cards including multiple categories ranging from fitness tests between the 2 sides to putting out a fire before firefighters arrived to the types of arrest or calls the officers handled. For the police chief, the most concerning squares were ones that could possibly impact how a case or investigation was handled.
Yes.
Example of one of those was to do a search warrant on a car, which in and of itself, that is part of their duties. The concern is if they manipulated anything in order to be able to search a car.
Of course.
Why is he smiling?
The chief says the game went on for 12 days until the command staff was made aware and shut it down.
Yeah. I wouldn't so much say that that's a concern as much as it is a guarantee. They created these categories,
Yes.
and they win by fulfilling them. Let me tell
What do
you.
they win? Let's just be honest. Like, what is the prize?
A box of donuts.
Yeah, it could be box. It could be bragging rights. Let me give you some of these categories to punch your bingo card. One was a 3-vehicle accident.
Okay, you can't control that.
Well, yeah, you can.
Unless you're
You just
involved.
go down, you just wave them on.
Yeah, the
That's
traffic
clear.
controller.
How'd my spike strips get there?
Fine. Okay, maybe you can.
Arrest 3 people out of 1 car.
Well, that's
All right,
easy.
just go to Malcolm X, the intersection Boulevard of
In Bozeman?
MLK. I'm sure they have one.
I don't know.
Everybody has one. Josh, come on.
Then if there's an over 0.3 blood alcohol unit DUI.
You thirsty? Here, have a drink.
Then one is if butt-ass naked, which I assume means if some of the people you arrest
Yeah.
are butt-ass naked.
It's not clear. It's not clear. I
Not
think
the cop.
maybe you could count it if you get butt ass naked.
Yeah, exactly.
I made an arrest, butt ass naked. You got it wrong.
License and registration, sir. What? And then, of course, finally, this is one where the golden goose. If an officer was hit on by the arrestee. So if they got
okay.
this butt-ass naked, if they were hit on by the arrestee, and there was a winner, but the category, actually, the winner immediately raised suspicions when they found out that said winner was Officer McButtface. And that was not...
Oh,
I don't think they're getting hit on.
No. Doesn't even have a mustache.
He's somebody's type.
Yes.
no, he's not.
This is just this is what gives credence to
I
people
get
like
it.
defund the police. I'm like, no. You need some cops. Like, really? Do we need the cops who have a bingo card that involves effectively an encouragement to sexual harass? All right, maybe you shouldn't have cops out there.
No, I mean, like, honestly, I saw this and I was like, I don't know that I care a whole lot. And then I started reading some of these. I'm like, I can see how this would go a little bit awry if you really want to win.
BAC. Okay. All right. Pull over. Okay. All right.
Get hit on?
Oh, shoot unarmed black man. Oh, my God.
Yes. Plant drugs. Ugh.
Kneel on someone? I don't think that's a good idea.
Whoa.
I said it wasn't.
Yeah,
a
they
good
were
idea.
mostly
Whoa.
good fun.
I think Gerald needs an admonish.
No, I don't.
think he does,
No,
right
I
away.
Don't do it. Don't. Just.
There. All right.
I think it was mostly good. Who's the snitch?
Yeah,
Who's
true.
the snitch that
well,
got
that was
this
one of
out?
the bingo cards was snitch.
Okay.
So, which seems like it was a self-defeating. Like, why would you put that in there?
Hey, if you're still watching, you can click my face or this box next to me, which may bring you to another video, or it's going to bring you to another video. It'll play another video. But if you like this, it'll be one that you like. And if you didn't like this, you know, everyone deserves a second chance.